In a peaceful village nestled between green hills and tall trees lived a boy named Arjun. He was about 16 years old, thin and quiet, and often seen walking alone by the riverside or helping his mother in the fields. While other boys played or showed off their strength, Arjun stayed away. He didn't speak much, and many thought he was weak or strange. People rarely paid him any attention. Some even made fun of him. But what no one saw was what Arjun did every single day. Every morning, even before the sun rose, Arjun would wake up and carry heavy buckets of water from the well. He would climb trees to pick fruits and chop wood for cooking. His body was used to hard work. He didn't go to the gym or lift weights like others, but his muscles grew strong from his daily tasks. Arjun never complained. He did everything with focus and love, especially for his mother, who raised him alone after his father died when he was very young. One day, a village elder announced something exciting. "This year, we will hold a grand wrestling competition during the harvest festival," he shouted. The entire village buzzed with excitement. Boys who had been waiting for such a chance began training. They wrestled on muddy grounds, lifted heavy stones, and showed off their power. Arjun watched them quietly from a distance. Many laughed at him. "Are you coming to watch or sweep the ring?" one boy teased. Arjun said nothing. But that night, when everyone else slept, he went into the forest with a rope and tied it around a log. He pulled it across the ground again and again. He practiced alone in silence, not to show off, but to improve. Every day, Arjun would train in secret, lifting stones, balancing on tree branches, and wrestling a wooden dummy he had made from sticks and old cloth. He studied the movements of animals, how a tiger crouches, how a snake strikes quickly, how a monkey swings with balance. Arjun believed true strength was not only about size but about speed, control, and timing. Weeks passed, and the day of the competition finally arrived. The village square was full of energy. There were drums beating, colorful flags flying, and people cheering from every corner. Big, strong boys stepped into the ring, muscles shining with oil, shouting loudly to show off their confidence. When Arjun stepped forward, a wave of laughter spread through the crowd. "What is he doing here?" one man whispered. "He'll be crushed," said another. But Arjun remained calm. He tied a simple cloth around his waist and stepped into the mud ring. His eyes were steady. He wasn't afraid. His first opponent was Ramesh, a tall boy with thick arms and a proud smile. The match began. Ramesh charged at Arjun, but Arjun dodged to the side with lightning speed. Again and again, Ramesh tried to grab him, but Arjun moved like wind. Then, with one smooth move, Arjun used Ramesh's own weight and flipped him onto the ground. The crowd fell silent. Then someone clapped, and another. Soon the whole village cheered. Match after match, Arjun surprised everyone. He wasn't the strongest by size, but his movements were sharp, his body balanced, and his mind calm. He didn't waste energy. He waited for the right moment. His final opponent was the strongest boy in the village, Raghu, a local champion with years of training. Even Raghu smiled with disbelief when he saw Arjun. "This will be over in seconds," he said. But the final match was intense. Raghu attacked with power, but Arjun didn't panic. He kept moving, kept watching. Then, with perfect timing, Arjun stepped aside and grabbed Raghu's leg. In one clean motion, he flipped him and pinned him to the ground. The referee raised Arjun's hand. The crowd stood up and cheered with joy. People looked at Arjun with new eyes. He wasn't just a quiet boy anymore. He was a champion. An old wise man walked up to Arjun and said with a gentle voice, "People see muscles and noise and think that is strength. But true strength is often silent. It grows through hard work, patience, and purpose. You, Arjun, have the unseen strength." From that day, Arjun became a symbol of quiet power in the village. People respected him not just for winning, but for showing that real strength is built inside, where no one can see, but everyone will feel it when the time is right. And Arjun, he didn't change. He still carried water for his mother. He still helped others without expecting anything. Because for him, true power wasn't about being known. It was about being ready when it matters most.